What is happening, people, and welcome to today's video where I want to give you guys a really simple way to increase your pressing. Now, we're going to be taking advantage of the grease the groove principle with this entire idea, which basically means that if you want to get better at pull-ups, then you need to do pull-ups more often. So you install some type of pull-up bar around your house, and every time you walk past it, you do 1, 2, 3 pull-ups, whatever the case may be, and eventually you will just build up pull-ups and you will get much, much better at them. We are going to do the same thing here. Now, if you want to be a good presser, whether it be a bench presser or an overhead presser or an anything presser, it comes down to 3 basic things. The first and king is going to be technique, because if your technique sucks, then you are not going to apply proper force where the force is supposed to be applied, and you're not going to be able to move anything of any substantial weight. The second pillar to a strong press is building a good solid foundation to generate force from through a proper setup. Now, on something like a bench press, a good setup can change your outcome from 20 to 70 pounds in an instant, just by making sure that everything is locked in and the bar path is going where the bar is actually supposed to go. If you guys do need any help on your bench or overhead press technique or setup, then make sure you check out the links to the videos in the description box down below, because it will walk you through all of that. And the third component to any seriously strong press is going to be your tricep strike. Now, if you watch the channel for any amount of time, you will know that I think doing curls and direct bicep work is largely a waste of time. I'd much rather see you do weighted pull-ups or farmer's walks or weighted carries or heavy rows to get that bicep work in. But I do think direct tricep work, especially extensions, is important for a very heavy press. So what I'm proposing is this. First off, you need to get yourself a band. It does not need to be a super heavy band. In fact, it should be a pretty light band. Now, what I'm using here is going to be a blue Monster mini band. But as I mentioned earlier, we're gonna try to use the grease the groove principle to really strengthen our tricep, to up our press in a short amount of time. So multiple times a day, whether it be 3 times a day, 5 times a day, 10 times a day, whatever you are capable of doing, I want you to do this. All you're gonna need is a place to do push-ups, as well as a place to tie off this band above your head for extensions. That could be on a pull-up bar, that could be on a rafter, that could be on some sort of extension in your office. Try to figure out places to do this safely, but try to do it as many places as you possibly can, because all you're gonna need is really a band in your bag. Then either do something like set a timer for every 2 hours, and when that goes off, you are gonna do this. Or whenever the mood strikes you, you're gonna drop down and you're gonna do a max set of push-ups. As many push-ups as you possibly can do. And all this is gonna do is pre-exhaust your triceps so you don't need to do extensions forever. But once you're doing push-ups, I want you to move over to the band. Now, since this is a band of light tension, I want you to choke up as high as you possibly can on this to make it as heavy as possible at the beginning of this exercise. Once you're there and you're locked in, I want you to start doing extensions, and I want you to stay as strict as possible, but go completely to failure. Make stupid faces, have it burning like crazy. Once you are there, return to the start position and walk your hands down that band just 3 to 4 inches and then lock back off. From there, start doing more extensions. Usually 3 to 5 reps will get you to the point of complete failure again, at which time, come back to the starting position, walk your hands down 3 to 4 inches and go again. Continue to do this until you run the entire band. Now, if that was not enough, you can always go back to your push-ups and do a second set of this entire thing, but it really shouldn't take you more than maybe like 2-3 minutes. It's basically a bathroom break, except it's for your triceps. And that's it. It's really that simple. Not only are you walking around TikTok ready all day long, but trust me, you do this 3 to 10 times a day for 6 to 8 weeks, and you'll be shocked at how your pressing starts to rise. And it actually ends up helping a lot of people if you suffer from a lot of elbow pain when you lift. For some people, it ends up treating that as well. So really easy way to up your pressing. Just throw a band in your bag. Try to do this at the office. Try to do this at home. Try to do this during commercials. Try to do this just throughout the day, all day long, and you're gonna be shocked at how it will help. You can do the same thing with dips. You can do the same thing with pull-ups. You can do the same thing with virtually anything in your life. And just for those lagging body parts, you'll be shocked at how just a little bit of extra work on the off times where you're not really like challenging yourself, you're just kind of stimulating the muscle group, it really seems to help many people. So guys, I hope some of you will find that helpful. I will catch you later in the week. I do appreciate all the support and just absolutely everything you guys do. I will see you, well, later in the week, I guess. Go out, something amazing in your lives. Keep working hard, people. Be nice to each other. I'll see you then.